They're CrossFit Learns members, and welcome to the Be Relentless vlog. Big thank you to all of you that went ahead and put pen to paper, literally for a big chunk of you, and with the signatures definitely, and then of course with the letters of support. It's amazing to see the community rally behind us once again as we go ahead and really take a negative essentially stance that just a few neighbors are taking, and that we're just overwhelming it with positive affirmation about what our culture and community is. So that's amazing, and I think that's just a testament of who we are as a community and as a gym, guys. So well done with that. Also a reminder, non-programming item is going to be this week is the Frosty Friday that's hosted by Amy and I. So we'll go ahead and be providing the majority of the food and so on and so forth. So with that, let's dive into programming. Fit for Life athletes, you guys are going to be doing a heavy squat snatch, power snatch if your mobility isn't good enough to get all the way down there, and then a heavy clean and jerk. Now, the biggest thing that the caveat's going to be is you're going to have a 15-minute block to complete each of these segments, but the first 5 minutes of each movement is going to be sucked up by a 80 to 90% effort on essentially a monostructural movement. So if you run, ski, erg, bike, whatever you would like to go ahead and do. But that is going to the caveat, right? So think of it, this is very close to what you had at the very beginning of the Olympic lifting cycle, but we have a little bit more time. It's not going to be as rushed, and just to kind of see where your guys at, because we had all that work in the priming last week at those specific percentages to walk you into a position to where, you know, waking up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on Monday and be able to go out today and hit it well, right? So remember, prioritize quality of movement and keeping things sharp rather than maxing, right? With that, let's go ahead, let's keep on moving on. For you competitive athletes, you're gonna have the same type of feeling, but your guys are going to go ahead and check off the second item of our monostructural standard for running. So you did a 1 mile run last week, you get to do a 3K run this week. Well, sorry, not 3K. 5K run this week. I know, even worse, right? But go ahead, it's really, if you think about it, it's not a ton more, right? If you guys did the single ones and the mile, you already did 2 miles last week, you're gonna do essentially close to just over 3 miles this week with that 5K. So go ahead, get that, and then directly after that, you guys are gonna have a 20-minute block that you're gonna come in, spend 10 minutes to find a heavy single on squat snatch, and then directly into a 10-minute session to find a heavy single for clean and jerk. And this is just go ahead and contextually see where you guys are at again. But it's gonna be a little bit of a different feeling, right? For a lot of us, you never ran more than a mile in a row, right? Continuously. We've done the mile repeats, but there's always been a little bit of a rest, so we'll go ahead and we'll see how you guys fare with that. Other than that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and focus on some deficit handstand push-ups, spending some time to see how deep we can get with that deficit, and then the skill WOD, super short. It's the inverse feeling of what the 5K will feel like. It's a 5-minute AMRAP. It's gonna be chest to bar pull-ups, handstand push-ups, and wall ball cleans. Now, this is meant to be a skill WOD as it's listed. I want you guys to specifically thinking of if it's a kip, right? Go ahead and making it feel very airy, very technically sound. We aren't over pulling. We're trying to use the arms the least amount as possible. Or on the flip side, if you know you have a very efficient kip, then you should be trying to turn these into chest to bar pull-ups that are strict. So work on that raw pulling capability. For the handstand push-ups, again, your goal is to work on timing is as you compress, pull your knees down as your head hits the ground, right away be able to bounce right back up, that there is no dwell time at the bottom. Or if you know you already have that skill, go ahead, I challenge you to make these strict. Or go ahead and do the largest strict set that you can into finishing the set of kipping handstand push-ups with still that same sharp movement pattern. The wall ball cleans are just there to go ahead and even it out, get some squatting in. That's pretty much it, guys. Good luck, guys. Be relentless in everything that you do, as always, and we'll see you on the flip side.